In this video, I'm going to show you the best travel credit cards that are out on the market right now. Let's go. All right, here are the best credit cards out on the market right now that you can get. So the two that, first of all, we're going to be talking about Chase and Amex, American Express, because those two are the best credit card companies out there right now in terms of travel. And there's a bunch of travel. And so we'll be specifically talking about plain credit cards, not hotel credit cards, but airline credit cards. Airline credit cards. First one is Chase. So the Chase Preferred, or the Chase Sapphire Preferred, is one of the best credit cards because it gives you 2x on travel and dining at restaurants. So if you go out a lot, even if you don't travel, if you go out a lot, this is a good card to get. As well as if you travel a lot, on airplanes you get 2x points when you use this card to buy it. Also, it's a $60,000 bonus point, which that means that as soon as you open the card up and you spend $4,000 on purchases within the first 3 months, you get 60,000 UR points, which means ultimate reward points. And Chase reward points are the best point system because they're actually worth the most, especially in travel. They're worth like 150% of what the actual amount of points. So normally 1 cent or 1 point equals 1 cent. They're actually worth for instance, 2x points is 2 cents per point, which is really good. So this one's really good for that. Now there is no 0% ABR for this for a certain amount of months for this card, but it is pretty low. I mean, it really depends on how long you've been with Chase. What's your income, what's your credit score, depending on these APR points. But really, you can always ask for them to lower as time goes on, which is fine. So the next thing is the annual fee. So the annual fee is $95. That's actually not a lot of money. In another video, I can go and show you how to actually get rid of that annual fee, by going and use other credit lines and putting on that credit line. I'll go into more detail on that in the video. So like I said, 60,000 bonus points, 25% more in travel redemption. Like I said, you get more value when you redeem for airfare, hotels, car rentals, cruises through Chase Ultimate Reward points. For example, 60,000 points are worth $750 towards travel. Normally, $600. Normally, it's equal, or 60,000 points equals $600. This actually means as worth $750. So it's amazing. 1-to-1 point transfers. So that means that if these are all the airline partners that you can use this card with, Aer Lingus, Air Club, British Airways, Emirates, Flying Blue, Air France, KLM, Iberia, JetBlue is a big one here in the U.S. Singapore Airlines, I heard that's really nice airline. Southwest, United, Virgin Atlantic. These are also the hotel, but we're not going to go into hotel. So that's pretty much it in terms of the Chase Sapphire Preferred. The next one is the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, the opening up of the card is not as high. It's only 50,000 bonus points when you spend $4K within the first 3 months opening. But you get $300 of annual travel credits. So you actually get more than the bonus points, about $50 more than the bonus this. So you can use this even to pay off the fee. The fee is $450. You can pay. Now you're only paying $150 for the annual fee. So yeah, $300 in annual travel credit, and then 3x points. So this is a better card because it's 3x points on travel and dining worldwide. And you can in 3x on travel worldwide immediately after earning your $300 annual travel credit, plus 1 point per dollar spent on all the purchases. 50% and more travel redemption. That's actually more. Actually, it's a lot better. You see how this one was. I didn't even read it before, but you see how this one was. 25% more. This one's 50% more. So it's double. And so you get 50,000 points that are worth $150 for the travel, plus a $300 travel credit. That's about $1,050, $1,050 of travel credit for that year, and then $300 every single year of travel credit, which is awesome incentive. Yeah, I mean, these are reviews. Great card, amazing travel card. You know, the APR is a little higher. It's a lot more higher, a better card, and the annual fee is pretty high. It's $450 annual fee, $75 for each authorized user. So anybody that you add to the line, to the authorized user, it's $75 per person. So I would just add people to like a different line of credit, because this one, you're not going to need like $50,000 in lines of credit on this card, because like if you travel a lot, even if you travel a lot, you won't need it in terms of actually going and spending a lot all at once while you're traveling. So you know, like $20,000 is probably good enough for you, unless you use this card for other stuff. Okay, so the next is American Express. So out of these two, the Reserve is my favorite. The annual fee is kind of annoying, but you can get rid of that. Like I said, I'll explain it in the video. American Express. So this one is a charge card. So I'll explain what the difference between a charge card and, you know, a regular credit card is, and like more in depth in a different video. But just to right off the bat, like a charge card basically means that you have to pay it off at the end of the month, no matter how, like, you can't roll it over to the next month, or and only pay that like 2% per month the entire year, 24% on average. You have to pay it off each month. So like, let's say you spend $10,000, you pay $10,000 off by the end of the month. All right, so you earn, a special offer for me. Earn 70,000 MR points, membership reward points. Now, these aren't as valuable as Chase Ultimate Rewards points. After you spend $5,000 purchases on your card in the first 3 months. So you see in the Reserve and Preferred, it was only spending $4,000 to get, you know, similar, you know, between 50 and 60,000. That actually worth more rewards points, so that's a better feature right there. The annual fee is $550. It's pretty high, but at the American Express, you actually get access to the Centurion Lounge. The Centurion Lounge, and I'll put in a clip of, like, right here of the Centurion Lounge. It's got like a, you know, thing that goes and shows exactly what it is from their website. But you know, it's really nice. You get free. You basically, it's free to get in as long as you have this card. A lot of airports have it, and you can eat as much food as you want. You know, as much alcohol as you want, within reason. I'm sure they kick you out if you're too drunk, but yeah, and just chill there. They have showers and everything, so it's pretty cool. But 5x membership points on flights booked directly with airlines or with American Express Travel. So that means that if you book a flight with Delta.com, which I love Delta, that's my personal favorite. I'm going to next card about Delta. You get 5x points on that. So if you buy off Expedia, you don't get 5x membership points, membership or MR points with this card, because you're buying from a third-party site. And you get, you know, with prepaid hotels booked on AmexTravel.com. You can also, you know, book on AmexTravel.com and get 5x MR points on that. So $200 in airline fee credit. So that means that you're $200 in statement credits per calendar year. You know, on any flights for the entire year. And yeah, so you get free credit to global entry or TSA pre-check. You know, when you apply to TSA, not only do you get explicit in airports, but you receive a credit or for the application fees on your statement. So let's say you buy, let's say you apply for the global entry. It's like, that's like more like international travel. You get actually that $100 back into your card. So, and then TSA pre-check, you get that back in your card as well. So that's a nice thing. But a lot of people are using TSA pre-check nowadays. So like the regular lines are almost like less, but like still TSA pre-check is better. And yeah, and so yeah, you get Final Hotels Resorts and Global Lounge program. Like I said, the American Express Global Lounge collections, you know, unlocks more than 1.2 thousand airport lounges from 130 countries and counting. Blah, blah. The Centurion Lounge, the International American Express Lounge, as well as partnership. Oh, this is another thing. You can get Delta Sky Club lounges and Priority Pass select lounges, which is awesome. Because the next card I'll go into, you can also get into the Delta Sky Club because it's part of Delta. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this card. It's a very good card. It's very good for travel. It's also good if you have a lot of money and just pay it off right away. It's you can build a lot of points that way. Next one is the Platinum Delta SkyMiles card. This is actually the card that I have, and it's very good. It's $195. It's not that bad. I mean, what you get for it is nice. So, first of all, you can earn $5 for $5,000 medallion golf qualification miles, and 75,000. Oh, this is back on. So when I first applied to it last year, you get $75,000 or 75,000 bonus miles after you spend $3,000 on purchases on your card in the first 3 months. Not hard for me because I run businesses, and I also did manufacturer spend as well, which I'll go into in a different video. In addition, earn $100 in summer credit after you make a Delta purchase with your card within the first 3 months. You get $100 back on your first flight when you make a Delta purchase with this card. So if you buy the Delta site, first 3 months, you get $100 back. So basically, like, let's say your flight's $120. Your $20 flight right there. That's amazing. Plus, not including the $75,000 bonus miles, and you spend $3K the first 3 months. So the APRs, and APR stands for annual percentage rate, and so that means that it's let's say it's 26.49%. That's for the entire year. So like it'd really be like 2.2% or something like that per month. A lot of people get that mixed up. They think that 26% is per month. That's actually crazy. Yeah, so you get the Delta SkyMiles, miles boost. You can earn 10,000 bonus miles and $10,000 medallion qualification miles. It's pretty much like the miles on Delta specifically. After you spend $25,000 or more in purchases in the card in a calendar year, etc. Actually, I can read that. You can pause and read it right now if you want to. I'm going to it. But you can earn 1 mile per dollar for any purchase they make on the card, from things like gas, groceries, restaurant, to monthly purchases like your phone bill. Miles are redeemable towards travel on Delta and more than 30 airline partners. Plus, there's no limit on how much. That's huge. There's no limit. And there's no foreign transaction fees. So if you do business in China, let's say, for instance, one of my businesses, I do business in China, and some cards charge like $1.50 every single time you do a purchase. Even the product costs like 50 cents, they charge $1.50 on that card just for paying for something that their merchant processing is overseas. You get the first bag check free, which is always awesome. I never use the check bag because I don't want to fucking wait for them to bring my bag to the carousel. I just put my bag up top and then leave as soon as I got the flight. You can earn 2x miles on purchases made directly with Delta, etc. Or example, Delta.com when you buy tickets, the Sky Club, Delta vacation packages, seats upgrades, in-flight purchases, beverage, and audio headset. Who buys an audio headset these days? Like, what the heck? So that's pretty much that, guys. Okay, the best one actually, to be honest, the best one would be this American Express card. Just because it gives you so many points off the bat, you don't have to spend $5,000. But mainly, I think the reason why it's the best is because of the 5x MR points. But it's the best because you get free credit for global entry or TSA pre-check. That's awesome. And then my favorite is you get access to all these lounges for free. Back to this one actually real quick. The Delta SkyMiles card, it doesn't say on here, but you get you pay $29 to access the SkyMiles Club. To even have access to this SkyMiles Club, you have to have this card. And on top of it, you have to pay $30 pretty much each time you go. You can bring up to 2 guests, I think. But you just have to pay every time you get in. Whereas the American Express, you just show them your card and you walk in. That's it. And that includes the Delta SkyMiles Club or the Delta Sky Club, as well as the Centurion Lounge, is absolutely amazing. But this is the best one just because you do earn like $100 more and a travel credit. But like you want to also have be relaxed and be able to like shower and like chill out, and you have access to all these clubs when you use the American Express Platinum card. But with that being said, guys, that is it for this video. The best card is the American Express Platinum card. It is amazing. It's pretty cool. But if you guys have any questions, go down below and like, comment, and subscribe. Any suggestions that you guys have on credit cards, lines of credit, anything, et cetera, answer any business I can help you guys with. From my specialty is credit. So shoot me a question down below. Let me know what you think of the video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.